Hello, my name is Tupten Tendar. I'm a graduate student and working at URI Center for Nonviolence and Peace Studies.
And I'm Celina Pereira. I'm a physician at the University of Rhode Island and have worked in college health for many years. Today, we are going to enter into a dialogue to highlight the benefits of meditation.
Can you tell us about Herbert Benson's research and how does meditation reduce stress?
Yes, I'll be happy to. Herbert Benson is a physician at Harvard University. I don't know if he probably has retired by now. But in the 60s, he noticed that monks, Tibetan monks, in a room that was very cold, about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and had wet clothes on them also that were very, very cold, would, when they would meditate, actually start with fumes. In other words, they would be increasing their body temperature. And so he thought, there must be something to this. So he started doing clinical research on it.
Wow.
And he found out that meditation decreases blood pressure, decreases the pulse rate, decreases the respiratory rate, and decreases the oxygen consumption. In fact, what meditation did was evoke a relaxation response, which was like an antidote to the stress, fight or flight response.
That sounds great.
Tupten, you have done meditation, I think, for many, many years, more than 20 years.
That's right.
So how does meditation help in creating harmony?
Yes, meditation is a wonderful tool, but when we look into what causes disharmony, we can point to misunderstanding, lack of understanding, negative emotional reaction, etc. So when we meditate, we are able to calm down our mind and analyze our emotions and thoughts so that it clarifies our mental state. That helps to strengthen and bring harmony in our life, within people and within our country. Often it's something like clearing out the mental fog that obstructs our clarity. Just as we turn on defroster to drive safely, if we meditate, we're able to sort through different emotions and then see the reality, which helps to bring harmony.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Could you address the benefit of meditation in relationship?
Tupten, in addition to what you said,
Right. Yes.
One of the main things is that meditation decreases our stress levels. For example, when we go home from work and we
Right.
carry all the tension of the day, we can't help yelling at our partner or our children. And meditation, by just producing a relaxation response, prevents such problems, prevents these problems in relationships. But there are other things. One of the benefits of meditation is that we come to learn who we are.
Absolutely.
And that helps enormously in relationships. It also decreases the fear factor in a relationship, like, oh, is he going to leave me? Is she going to leave me? That doesn't exist, so you are concentrating in your relationship and on each other, rather than all these thoughts about leaving or being left. So that's the other thing. There are other ways also. The most important thing probably is that it centers you. It not only tells you who you are in many ways, I mean the practice of meditation does, but it also centers you in a way that where your mind is not all over the place. It's focused on the person next to you or on the task next to you, and therefore you're not fractured, you're not all over the place in making your decisions.
That sounds very good.
Tupten, you are from a Buddhist background, right?
That's right.
Okay. Could you tell us how meditation helps us develop a universal responsibility?
Right. I think it's very important again to develop a sense of universal responsibility. And meditation really helps us, because when we meditate, we are able to see the subtle and grosser interconnectedness that we share with other people, that we share with environment, and then we share with our friends and within our mind and body itself. So there are lots of interconnectedness that we share, but often we are not able to see it clearly. And meditation helps us to see the reality, the connectedness. And when we see the connectedness, we develop a sense of responsibility to create positive things, to create happiness, and to minimize suffering and negativities. That's how meditation helps us in creating and generating this sense of universal responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like we should all meditate to create universal peace.
I think everybody should try it out.
Yeah, and I'm aware that you have spent some years in a monastery, in a Buddhist monastery. Could you tell us how meditation helps in the development of our spiritual personality?
Absolutely. When we talk about spiritual development, we mostly talk about mind, mental, and inner process. So meditation helps us to strengthen our inner strength. It helps us to bring calm to our mind. It helps us to reduce negative emotions and so on. And by reducing such negative afflictions, we are able to see the deeper meaning of life, deeper meaning of phenomena, and are able to analyze and gain realization. That's what, by this way, the spiritual meditation helps us to gain spiritual realization or deeper understanding of things in our life.
All right.
All right. Are there any other benefits that you would like to mention about meditation?
Yes, I'd like to mention some health benefits. This dialogue is meant for the benefit of the students at the University of Rhode Island. So I would like them to know that stress causes about 60% of the illnesses that we see in a general clinic. So just by reducing that, you will already be a healthier person.
Absolutely.
It has also shown that stress impairs the academic ability, And so, in other words, a less stressed person does better in academics. The other thing about the health benefits that all students should know is that meditation boosts up our immune system. So we are less likely to catch multiple colds. We are less likely to catch major diseases. We are less likely to catch what I call as autoimmune diseases, cancer, a whole slew of diseases that have to do with a poor immune system. There are many other benefits also that the students could use. For example, meditation practice involves focusing on what we call an anchor, on something, on a sound or a visual or a visual effect or whatever. So automatically we learn how to focus better, and that helps in our studies. Also, like you mentioned, it creates clarity of the mind. So because you can focus only on one thing, you are able to solve problems, be more creative, and generally do better in academics. So for a student,
Yes.
if they have the discipline to do that, meditation would be a great thing.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.